what is the pain point in our practice? You broken the crown, especially root canal treatment, endo with the crown, most more deep cavities that you need to take it out. When you grab this one, the force is really focused on your eye area, and then when you grab everything with your hand, how you make buckle, bingo, buckle, bingo, until the tooth, the socket is expand bigger than the tooth, and then you deliver it out. The buckle and the lingual pain is okay, the major rules. When you expand, how you deliver it out, you pull it, and then it's a disconnect between the PEL and the cementum. And after that, you take it out. That's a lot of the force. By yourself. But that's why when you think on this one, this is maybe weak point. When you use the luxators, this will be the area that the luxator is worked with, but it's not with the Physic forcep. The Physic forcep is another thought, is another concept. That means if you in the dental school, my students always complain, oh, today I take a tooth out and the hand is an imprint with the B with the this yes, with the handle. Okay. That's because you use your hand and your palm and your forehand grab the teeth here. If you cannot grab the teeth with the beak strong enough, you cannot apply the force from the forcep to the root and put on the bone. This is how we practice it every day. That's why with this concept, when you get older like me, when you're 20 something, you just very green and fresh from the school, you have no problem with this kind of the forcep. But when you turn to 40s, like me, it's very, my hand is not good as when I was 20 something, okay? That's why you don't get the advantage. The beam between the fulcrum here and here, it's just like a 3.57 pounds, right? That means when you get wrong, yes, for sure, force is small, but the problem is you have to grab this handle strong enough, otherwise you get the two things. The forcep, it will be slip out, and when you cannot grab it well and slip it out, the tooth is never come out. Okay, that is a problem. But when you use the Physic forcep, it's another mechanical force applied is a different way. Because the fulcrum is removed to be the bumper here. The bumpers will be the fulcrum instead of here and here. This one you have double fulcrum. First fulcrum here, the second fulcrum here, and your hand hold the second fulcrum to be grab the first fulcrum and move the teeth. That is a concept. But this one, different. You see, from the 3.75 times, it will be more than 8 times because this one is very sharp beam. It will be X is will same with the width of buccal width of the teeth. That's why if you use this one with the premolar, the tooth is will move very fast. But when we use with the molar, it is slower because the X is an X pad. That is a really strange concept. You see, it's a 10 times. 15, if you have a premolar, like a 10 millimeters or so, that's right. 10, 12 millimeters is mean like a 1.5, 1.2 centimeters. And the handle of the forcep is still same. Then you will get more advantage, mechanical advantage. This is how it works. The force is will apply here. Do we need the second fulcrum? No, you just hold the handle, but you don't need to grab that and put the teeth in the forcep. This one you just grab and make this fulcrum work with this arm, and then it will be move out. It will rotate in this way. But be careful, because in this direction, the problem is if you put this one too shallow, too close with the alveolar process, the tooth is not come out. But if you use this one proper in the deepest, in the vesicles, and the beak put in here, deepest enough, and then when the tooth move, and then do not stop. You deliver the teeth out by this physic process. It will trauma to the buccal plate. Right. They have the furcation, but this for the upper. This is the area of the palatal root. But however, both of them is work well. Both of them is work well. If the beak can get the fulcrum here, it is not. You will play around and you cannot apply the force to the tooth. After you apply the force here, the tooth is will pop. When it's moved, stop immediately, and then use the regular forceps. Put that in the palatal and buckle again, and find a way to move it out. In every practice, we know the tooth is not same direction, right? Some root you have to rotate a little bit, you have to curve a little bit. That individually. But the main goal of this forceps, just to pop the tooth and deliver the tooth from the PDL. Sorry.
You don't need to cut any ligaments beforehand. You cut right.
If you can do that beforehand, no problem. You can use the luxator, you can use whatever. It's good though. But I mean, let's say like if you do on four, you have extract of 15 teeth in the hours, and you dance around. And the time in the dental chair is a money. In general, I just try to use that. When it pop, I just stop. But in your case, if you extract just one single tooth, it's okay. Especially if the one single root, not a multiple root. One single root is good to separate that before a little bit, and then because somehow in the multiple tooth, especially in the molar, you cannot separate it well. You can separate this one, but for the one single root, you can go around, and then it's a cut periodontal ligament all around, and you can use that. Yeah. It's kind of like art. You can stop. You can use whatever first. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Sure. Go ahead.
You mean for this kind of the process? Firstly, we have second time. Right?
Yes.
The second thing, we notice you more the forks because it means maybe we can use this instrument. The fork will is really 10 times.
Yes, right. You get more advantage when the classic faucet.
Yeah. The test, I think that you can use the pump keep the roots. If that is the not much effect to the muscle in the.
Yes, right. You can use this one is a classic. That's why I explained the classic one first. Because the classic gives you the idea how it works. And then when you use the easy, the yellow one, you just twist and change the fulcrum from here to be here. And then the direction, that is a perpendicular on the buckle. You twist to be the same direction with the.
Yeah, you mean the four explanation for this one. I think that you can set the direction for the forcep.
Right, the direction is really like this.
First of all, the question for the doctor, because some of the tooth has look like the broken, or something like that.
If you only have the classic one, the buckle here, you have to grind down the tooth a little bit. You can use the whatever BA there. Yes, you just cut and finding where is the beak can reach to the teeth and take it out. This is not the way. Or in general, the rotten is not equal. You will get the one side higher than another side. If in this case, if the buckle is higher, you use the easy one. It's much better because the beak can ensure that have force applied to the surface of the tooth that is strong enough. Okay. Let's see the case. This is a 3/7 that we need to take it out. Okay. You see, we apply the beak here, and then put that. I should go deep, a little bit deeper, but you can see in the video that I go a little bit more deeper. Oh, sorry. This one I just grab the handle. You see when the tooth pop out, I stop. And then I change to be the regular forcep to deliver out. But the tooth is losing already.
Yeah.
You pay $300 for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But the 5 seconds is save your force for the 30 minutes. I should be a salesman.
Chai, you should. You're the best one.
You see, after that, I slowly deliver the tooth out here.
15 minutes or 20 minutes you're doing this.
This is a real time.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a real time.
This, I think, 15 seconds.
15 seconds, a minute. And then this is, I demonstrate how this works. The beak touching closer to the furcation and the beak go deeper. As you can. You see, even I try to gentle, but the root is really curved. That's why it's tear the mucosa here. But when compare to the tooth is broken and you have to cut the teeth, it's more trauma.
And even the tissue is still intact.
That is still intact, just a slightly tear in this area.
Doctor, can you please go back?
Sure.
The previous slide? Yes.
Sure.
Thank you.
You see the question, you say that the tooth is rotten.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, it's a hollow. I'm looking which area is a more of the tooth structures, the buccal or the palatal. Okay. And this one actually is both very equal. One more thing, you see the handle is stable. I not crank on the handle. I just grab and let the falcon work on. You see?
Yeah.
This one I should stop, but somehow when it pop out, it's very quick. I cannot stop. And after that, I use the regular forcep delivers. Done. And this is a real time.
Wow, 1 minute.
Here is how it looks like. However, the success on the case like this, as a practitioner, is not 100%.
Yes, of course.
In some cases, it's good not because the tooth structure is too deep or
Too weak.
yes, too weak or the vestibule is very shallow. We cannot reach to get the falcon. That's a problem. I never say this faucet is a magic. You can take any tooth out, no. In some cases you can.
Certain indications.
Okay, let's show real quick. This one is a reverse. Here, you see, bumper is changed to be the lingual. You see these two, the cavity, the rotting is on the palatal and it's out already. It's too quick.
How to get a quick one, quick how we can use so it's different.
It is what?
How to get you are the dentist, you
Ah.
can direct first but I don't know how to use which kind of food we can use the other one we can use with the instrument for
Ah.
Certain the indication of each forcep.
Oh, okay.
Certain.
This one, you see the tooth structure on the buckle is small. That's why I use the easy one on this case. For me, both of them work, but depend on how much the tooth structure, which side left. If more buckle, I go with the easy. If more lingual, I go with the lingual. Because somehow, in my experience, the buckle is more cutting and more rotting when compared with the palatal or the lingual side. That's why the classic one is still working with me. But in the somehow we can use this one as an alternative. Final clip and then we will go to the details.
That's the P series, right? Yeah.
This one I use the pen series, the P series for the frontal teeth. Number 2 to 2. You see, I use grip, the pen grip handles to manipulate the teeth, and then when we go deeper and deeper, my student is touching and can feel the tactile sense.
Okay, proximal.
Right, go proximal. But this case is a little bit tricky because this tooth is already out. This tooth is already out. That's why I use that very gently and not too deep. Because otherwise this septal can break. Here. Done. And if the buccal plate intact, not involved with the pathology, we clean up, we can do the immediate implant placement. Yeah, I check the buccal plate. Okay, it's good, it's ready, intact the both sides. In this case, if I remember right, I do the immediate implant placement in the both sockets.
So for anterior, I mean P series and the regular luxators are easier, right?
Both.
It depends.
If you compare to Physic forcep.
Oh no, I never use a physic in the front, in the anterior teeth.
Yeah.
During break is easy.
It might break the
Right.
buckle.
Never ever the upper UA. I never use UA. To be honest with you, UA I never use. I use the P series. I use the luxators.
Because the buckle plate is always
It's very thin.
Yeah.
Even sometimes you breathing and the buccal plate is already break. That's why. Okay. But not too deep. If too deep, you have a two direction. This one go in and the root is pop like a skyrocket. but if you got the bad luck, it's go buckle.
Then the plate will break.
And then you break the buckle plate. That's we need the prism. This one is a two favorite guy for me, the straight one and the curved one. But if I choose only one, I choose the curved one because this one will get the mechanical advantage.
Angle.
Right. The angle a little bit I can use on my back teeth, but for the two, this guy is I use really less.
Same with this one.
Right. 3C, 5C. That's it.
Yeah, I'm using 3.510.
And probably the big one, the curved one here. If I can hit yes, this one for you. After this one cut through the periosteum, you use this one to elevate the teeth. Yeah.
You should get them to make your kit.
Yeah, I told her